the one sitting in the room, lights out, darkness engulfing you. To the one beating yourself up because you don't think you can do it. To the one too afraid to go through with it. To the one constantly waiting for others' approval. To the one who can't see just how beautiful, how talented, how smart you are. To the one limiting their success because you doubt you'll go far. To the one waiting for a wake-up message. To the one trying not to be expressive. To the one seeking a lesson. To the one praying for a blessing. To the one told that you aren't good enough. To the one who feels like they're in the buff, exposed for all the world to see and judge, incapable of rising above society's false standards or hatred. To the one who is tired of faking, tired of pretending to be someone that you are not, just to feel accepted or feel like you are liked a lot. But deep down inside, all you've got are their words and affirmations, no real declarations of peace. To the one who's been called weak for choosing to speak up for what you believe, this poem's for you times two. You, the one who feels less than because they won't be your friend. You, the one who gets bullied because you won't pretend. You, the one who will defend someone who is being exploited. You, the one who does not go towards trouble because you know it's best to just avoid it. You, the one just wants to be accepted. You, the one who keeps getting rejected. This poem's for you times two, because it's also for the one, no matter how many times they're told to walk with their head held high, all they do is sit in their room and cry. Crying because they don't think they deserve to be treated well. Crying because they can't break the why even try spell. Crying because so many people were unkind. Crying because it's the one way they can remind themselves that they are human, and despite what society says they should know, that they don't need another person to validate their existence or anyone to congratulate them because their resistance to settle for doing what everyone else is doing will suffice. This poem's for you, because you have yet to learn how to value your life beyond public criticism or input, because no one can truly understand how much time it took. You are not inferior. You are a warrior, a supreme being, fighting every evil thing, fighting all negative attempts to keep you down. But the ground on which you stand is as strong as you should be, able to lift you wherever you want or need to be. Ignore the ones who don't see your worth. Ignore the ones who count you last when you're first. Ignore the ones who try to speak to you as though you are beneath them. Ignore the ones who act as though you can't reach them. Ignore the ones with a chip on their shoulder. Ignore the ones who called you a loner just because you don't call everyone a friend. Ignore the ones who don't support you till the end. Ignore the ones who seek to destroy your character by telling you you don't deserve to be happy, telling you you are a sad sight to see, when in reality you are far from that kind of description. Their depiction of you doesn't even matter in the grand scheme of things, because what you bring to the table is authenticity and creativity. If you just believe in yourself, you can achieve even your wildest dreams. If you take time to build yourself up, you will never have to question if you're enough. If you allow yourself space to grow, you'll find that all things are possible. If you speak highly of yourself without conceit, you'll see that nobody can dare try to speak to you in a way that degrades you. Even if they're the ones that pay you, even if they refuse to understand you, even if they only serve to distract you, even if they try to attack you, even if they used to make you cry, even if all they did was lie, if they called you terrible names, if they like to play games with your feelings and your heart, it's time for you to part. your ways and start your days with the person in the mirror. You can see clearer when the negativity is gone, but you can't move on. You won't evolve until your self-harm and self-hate decrease and your self-confidence and self-love increase. Self-confidence is a superpower. Once you start believing in yourself, magic starts happening. Confidence comes from feelings of well-being, acceptance of your body and mind, your self-esteem, and belief in your own ability, skills, and experience. However, confidence is tricky. A lack of it affects our emotional and our mental well-being. It might transform us into pessimists. We'll have trouble dealing with failure. We'll experience social anxiety and automatically be more stressed. Now, what are some of the things that you can do to increase your self-confidence? Visualize yourself as you want to be. Visualize yourself already in the position that you aspire to be in. Affirm yourself. Positive affirmations daily. Tell yourself that you can do anything. You can achieve anything, and you will not let anything stop you in your tracks. As Bruce Lee once said, always be yourself and have faith in yourself. Do not go out and look for a successful personality and try to duplicate it. So believe in yourself and go for your dreams.